everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my 2022 video on the best winter perfumes. I have a ton of perfumes to show you and recommend for winter. I have a mixture of designer perfumes, niche perfumes, and also some ones that are like oldies but goodies, like kind of hidden gems that you can usually get discounted. So I'm going to take you through them all. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We're all about perfumes. I have hundreds of other videos like this. I did best autumn perfumes and of course spring, summer, and I go through whole ranges and review all the new releases. So do check out my other videos and of course my blog as well, where I have hundreds of detailed articles. And as always, guys, down below in the description box, I'll link to where you can buy all these perfumes from all around the world where they're available. And if you are a regular viewer, then do make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. And I'll also leave the link to my new Glossier hoodie, which I'm obsessed with. It just arrived in the post today. It's limited edition and it's like really beautiful inside, like all soft and cozy. So I've basically been living in it, and this is my now like winter hoodie. Cool, so where to start? So I think some of the ones that are my like first go-to for winter, definitely Armani C, and particularly the Intense version, which is my favorite. Both of them are definitely winter perfumes. The original C has like a patchouli base, vanilla, and whenever I wear this, I always get asked like what I'm wearing. I get so many compliments, and it is really good for lasting, as is the Intense version, which has more of a cassis blackcurrant vibe to it, which is one of my favorite perfume notes. They're both just really good for lasting, really cozy and cuddly. And sophisticated as well. They smell classy, but they're not like they're not sweet or anything. So you can wear these to the office, but then also wear them on like a night out, Christmas party or whatever as well. And good lasting power. So for me, the best Armani Cs are the original Eau de Parfum and the Intense version. The red ones, the other ones, are not quite as strong and good for lasting as these. One that I mentioned last year, I think, in my best winter perfumes video is Givenchy's L'Interdit Intense. So this has the sophistication of L'Interdit Eau de Parfum, the sort of white floral, jasmine, tuberose. But they added in here a really interesting like sesame seed, ricey note, which gives it this warmth, which is just perfect for cozy winter days. It's also intense, of course, so it's a bit more concentrated and strong, but it's really unusual. You wouldn't necessarily think, oh, let's put like a sesame note in a perfume, right? But it works really well. It's slightly nutty, very warm, and you're still getting all those pretty elegant white florals, but just supported by this really interesting base. So it's definitely my favorite version of L'Interdit, and I think it's great for winter, and it has good projection and lasting power as well, being an intense eau de parfum. I think for sort of party season, or if you're looking for something a little bit more fun but still warm and wintry, the latest one from Lancome, oh actually no, it's not the latest one, the latest one but one from Lancome's Idol range, their Aura perfume. This one is really vanilla-y, but it still has that sort of rosy floral heart that you get from the original Lancome and Idol, which for me is more a spring summer perfume. But all the Idol perfumes are great for lasting. They're all eau de parfums. They really last, but this Aura one with the vanilla is just a bit more wintry and cozy, and you can really rely on these to last. And I find that the bottles, because they're so thin, are really easy to like transport, and the little 30ml one, you can really easily like slip that into a handbag and take it somewhere. So I really like these bottles. I know some people don't. They have changed them recently so that they do stand up. They've made this base because you know people complain they didn't stand up. And then the new one from Kayali Fragrances, the Huda Beauty fragrance brand, Love Fest Burning Cherry. This is definitely wintry. It has a black cherry note, so it's not like a a sweet red cherry, it's that deep black winter cherry. And then it does have this like slightly burny smokiness to it, which is really interesting, different, sexy. And combining it with that black cherry, there's nothing else really like this. And I think it's cozy, but it's got a bit of fruitiness, bit of sweetness. If in the summer you love wearing your like fruity perfumes, for winter they're not always like, they don't always feel appropriate when it's like really cold. I think this is a good like fruity winter perfume, and definitely could be worn to any occasion, I think. And another new release that I've been really impressed with, which feels wintry, is the Coach Wild Rose. So previously the Coach fragrances have all been more like lighter, summerier. I really love their floral blush for the summer, but this new one, Wild Rose, is much heavier and deeper. And it's a real winter rose, and the lasting power is so good. I know a lot of you have tried this since I first reviewed it, and I've seen your comments saying that, you know, you've tried it in store and it's lasted really well on you. And the Coach perfumes are not as expensive as other designer perfumes, so I think this is really good, like value for money. So if you're a fan of rose perfumes and you're looking for something that really is going to last, and is that just that bit warmer for the winter, definitely recommend Coach Wild Rose. Okay, so I have a couple of niche fragrance recommendations for winter and then my hidden gem ones. So one that I've been loving, my go-to one this week actually, has been Commodity's Milk. So Commodity is an American niche fragrance brand. They ship all over the world. And they have this milk perfume, and it's very similar to Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. It has this marshmallow note in it, slightly milky, and it's just really cozy. It's literally like having a big marshmallow hug, just what I want when it's cold weather. But it's classy, it's sophisticated, it doesn't smell like walking into a sweet shop type marshmallow. It's really classy and warm, but sexy and interesting, and I've been really loving it. It's an eau de parfum. They have it in a less strong version and then a stronger version as well. They do their fragrances in like plus and minus versions, but just the original Commodity Milk is so nice. And I see that they've just brought out a candle gift set with this in, and I really want that because that candle would be so comforting. So this is my like favorite niche perfume right now at the moment. Having said that, I do love my Juliette Has a Gun Lipstick Fever. This for me is very wintry. It really does smell like lipstick. It has that violet note, which is used in like the smell of lipstick and eyeshadow and makeup. It's that type of note. I actually got this bottle engraved. I went to an event and they had a perfume engraver, so it says Merry Christmas on it. And obviously it's red and it's very Christmassy. And I think this is just nice if you want something that's very feminine for the winter, perhaps, you know, date night, going out in the evening. The Juliette Has a Gun perfumes all last really, really well. They're all really good quality. They're all eau de parfum. So this would be one that I would definitely turn to if I was like going out somewhere in the evening, or just, was just feeling feminine. And it has a bit of a sort of raspberry top note as well, but it really is that feminine violet and that really like hugs you. And then I think oftentimes vanilla is perfect for Christmas and this time of year. So Parlez-moi de Parfum have their perfume Flavia Vanilla, and this is a vanilla that isn't too sweet. It's more classy, like a vanilla flower with the vanilla. Oftentimes, you know, people find that vanillas can be just too heady, too sweet. This one is nice. It's much more like subtle and interesting vanilla. It's been thought through. So if you're looking for something that's vanilla but you don't want to smell like a candy shop, this niche fragrance brand Parlez-moi de Parfum, their vanilla is really nice. They do have a perfume that is like really Christmassy. I'm going to do another video which is going to be perfumes that smell like Christmas, so I will bring that one up in that video, which is coming soon, and that's one is dedicated to perfumes that are like Christmassy, whereas this one is just winter in general, you know, after Christmas, January, February, or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, then totally different months. Okay, so my like hidden gem winter perfumes. So if you're a regular here, you'll know that Lancôme Trésor Midnight Rose is one of my favourite perfumes. It's been out for a really long time now and we never really see it advertised. So for me, it is a hidden gem because it's amazing for lasting. It smells so good. It's blackcurrant, cassis, and it's like a syrupy, strong, warm, sexy blackcurrant. It's another one that I wear in an evening, like a date night perfume. It lasts amazingly well. I love it. And then it has some rose in the heart. Such a great perfume. I know so many people have found this after me going on about it on this channel. And then you can usually find it discounted. I think I just bought another bottle of this actually. I think I got it from Latino, so I'll leave that link down below, and it was really reduced. So for me, this is a great, like, sexy evening winter perfume. Similarly, Diesel's Love a Dose. This was really popular and everywhere when it came out about 15 years ago. And it's still made, but like we'd never really see Diesel talk about it. And again, you can usually find it really discounted, Amazon, places like that. It has a licorice note in it, but I personally don't like the taste or the smell of licorice, but I like this. So I guess it's a bit fruitier, the licorice. It's definitely sweet, but in a very warm way, a wintry way. I wouldn't really wear this in the summer. It has good lasting power. It's an eau de parfum, and obviously the bottle is super cute. So definitely one you can get reduced. And I also seen some messages of people who've discovered this since I started talking about it. And yeah, I think it's just cool and it deserves way more like recognition. Another one that I always wear in the winter is YSL Mon Paris Intensement. You guys, if you're a regular, you'll know that the original Mon Paris Eau de Parfum is like one of my favorite perfumes. They do have this Intensement version, and I think it had limited distribution at first. It was like only really available in like Europe and France. I think you can now get this in most places. Like I said, I'll find it and leave the links for different countries down below. It's a bit heavier than the original Mon Paris. It's a bit more patchouli. For me, it's just more wintry. Yeah, amazing for lasting as the eau de parfum is, and it does have the DNA of Mon Paris. It's just that bit heavier and a bit more patchouli, and I really love the bottle with all this like pink fade on it. I think it's really pretty, like on your dressing table. Another marshmallow perfume, Dolce & Gabbana Pour Femme, the intense version. This mixes like orange blossom and marshmallow. It's super cozy. It's kind of like the commodity one. It's kind of like Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. But again, you can usually find this really reduced, like you never see this advertised. And there is just the normal eau de parfum, not the intense version, which is a little bit more fruity with that marshmallow, orange blossom. But I find this lasts really well. It's really cozy. And these little 30 mils are really easy to travel with as well. And then another hidden gem, I think I had this in last year's video, I think. Hugo Boss The Scent, they have a lot of versions of this now. Most of them are peachy, more spring-summer. They have this one called The Scent Le Parfum, and it's heavier and stronger, and it uses this ingredient called Agicol wood or something. It's a made-up name, and it's just beautiful, floral, kind of smells like a tuberose wood. It's really cozy and unusual. I've never smelled anything like it. I really like it. Really sort of warm, woody, winter, feminine. A lot of woody perfumes can feel a bit masculine to me, whereas this doesn't, definitely feels feminine. And the lasting power is really good. It's really concentrated. It's different and much more interesting than the other versions of Hugo Boss The Scent. So I feel like this was released, kind of just looked like all the others and people didn't really notice it, and I think it's a great perfume. So if you like your more woody fragrances, and if you like the scent ones, I definitely recommend trying this because it's great. Like I can just smell it everywhere now. It's really got good lasting power. Cool, so those are all my winter perfume recommendations. Plenty to be going on for there. I think there's a wide range of prices as well, so hopefully something for everyone. But let me know what else you'd add to this list. What are your go-to winter perfumes? Which are your favourites from the one that I mentioned? Have you discovered any from me talking about them on here? Let me know down below in the comments. I do read all your comments. And of course, my like Christmas articles and other videos and stuff, I'll leave linked down below, along with where you can buy all these fragrances. But yeah, that's it guys. So thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.